And in the fast food department, I would say the invention of Fritos.
I feel like there are like moments where Lucy's kind of realizing that the world isn't as she saw it kind of growing up. And as that kind of changes, obviously these are dire circumstances. Has there ever been something like an art or a film or really anything that kind of changed your worldview dramatically and it kind of stuck with you as like, this is the thing that did it for me?
It's such a fascinating question. I want to find the right answer.
I think the Thin Red Line changed my idea of how a movie could work and how cerebral it could be and poetic at the same time, and how the editorial rhythm of that film is fascinating in the way that it gets you into this weird spell where honestly that movie could have been 7 hours long and I'm not sure I would have noticed. Like and Terry Malick is one of the filmmakers who's just able to kind of conjure, to pull you into a place and kind of hold you there. So I think that's definitely a film that had a huge impact on me.
And we've talked so much about Star Trek and making this, but
Yeah.
it is, in many ways, a great way to learn about ethnocentrism, moral explorations. It's such an introduction to what sci-fi can do at its best, and I think it's in a way Fallout is very similar to Star Trek in that it's an anthropological, moral exploration.
My son and I are on a war footing right now, and it's like you need to see these movies about Vietnam, about World War II for sure, Korean War. Now we're on to Vietnam, and he watched Full Metal Jacket, Kubrick.
Okay.
And then we moved on to 2001: A Space Odyssey. From there, he said, this filmmaker, give me that. And he sat there for 2 hours and 45 minutes with 10 pages of dialogue and couldn't look away. And I watched him change in real time.
Well, going back deep, I think the, I don't know why this came to my mind, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon was completely different, like in terms of music. It just comes into my head. That's going back a ways. But that was definitely like a, what the heck just am I listening to? So my contribution.
Yeah, I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go very recent. I watched Hamnet. And I will never think the same way about grief after watching Jessie Buckley's performance.
Oh,
So that's something that really inspired me
I know
recently.
what you mean. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful example.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I will never think about acting the same way.
No,
after seeing
it's
those.
extraordinary.
Whoa.
Extraordinary. And in the fast food department, I would say the invention of Fritos. Fritos changed
Right,
the whole
keep it light,
It
yeah.
changed the chip game